my edges look see-through, bitch. No. Okay. Hey, what's up, beauties? It's Tiara. I'm here for another video. As y'all can see from the title of this video, I'm kind of shook right now, okay, because my edges is trying to make an escape, okay. They trying to, but yeah, y'all, my edges is out here trying to wild out. Ooh, but on a serious note, y'all, for real, I'm here to talk about edge loss in these frontals. Frontals, as y'all know, are a huge big trend right now. Everybody is rocking frontals and stuff, but I'm here to let y'all know the dangers of wearing frontals as well. Before we jump into this conversation, this video is sponsored by Tinashe Hair. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Tinashe, something like that, but they sent me this beautiful hair. The packaging was just so freaking cute. It was so unique, so different. I've never seen packaging like that, so that was real cute to me. And they sent me a bunch of goodies like flexi rods, a little mirror, lashes, all that good stuff. And then they also sent me 3 bundles and a closure. They sent me 18, 16, 14 inch and a 14 inch closure in this Brazilian straight hair. The hair quality looked really amazing. The closure was just like a standard type of closure. The bundles were a little on the thinner side, so I did end up using 2.5 bundles, which is something I normally don't do. But once I install all of the hair, as you can see, it's really full and really just natural looking. Like, you know, some hair is more silky, and like this was just the perfect, not too silky, not too yucky type of texture. So pretty, this Brazilian straight texture. And this is how long it is. How long it is in the back. I didn't use the closure, which is what we're gonna talk about today, but I just did like a natural install. This is actually a U-part wig that I installed. It just blends in with my natural hair so good. Like, y'all, this is just the perfect hair to blend in with natural hair, and I'm gonna be needing some hair like this a lot more often. And that leads us to this topic, so let's jump into it. I have been rocking frontals, protective styles really like all this year. I've really been heavy on the frontal life because I just love frontals. You can switch it up. Like, I've been switching it up like crazy, especially this summer. I wanted to just keep my hair braided up and wigged because last year my hair went through it. It was just really crunchy and dry from this sun, honey. The sun just bleached it, and then my water situation, I talked about that in my previous videos, but my hair was just a hot mess. So this year I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do something different. I'm just gonna keep it braided up, and the sun ain't gonna see my hair all freaking year. So I just braided it up, kept frontals on for the most part, and just, yeah. But my poor edges is out here suffering now. Like, well, I can't even win. Yeah, I'm gonna insert right here a clip of when I took my last frontal wig down. Here. Bro.
This was this.
Y'all, think my freaking edges are falling out. Oh my god, what is life? Like, I'm so confused. I just took off one of my frontal wigs the right way that I normally do it. I spray it down with water. I make sure not to rip it off. And oh my god, I know y'all might be like, like, what's wrong with that? That's a little baby hair. But no, normally my hair right here is like the same length as my hair. Like, they've never been like this. I feel like it's just in this one spot. It's like the hair is just like it broke off or something. What? Normally this hair at the front is nice and strong. This, that's what I said, Al. What is this? That's what I'm saying, man. Like, this is crazy. I didn't even have this going on with postpartum. Good night. Look at that. It looks see-through. It looks see-through. Oh, my edges look see-through, bitch. Okay. I don't even know what's going on in my life right now. I'm just like, as y'all can see, I done lost a little edge, okay? That video was taken right after I just took down my braids. I sprayed my frontal wig, I took it off, took down my braids, and that's when I noticed, like, what the hell? Like, where's my edge? Like, what the hell happened? What's going on? Like I said, I've been wearing frontals for this past year. Really, I started wearing frontals last year. So it's been almost 2 years that I've been really heavy with the frontal game, and I've never experienced like a loss of anything, you know. Like I just been ranting and raving about frontals. Like I love them, they're amazing, do. So I was a little bit in denial. I was like, you know what, this can't be happening. Maybe it's just like, nah, let me just wash and blow dry it and maybe that'll make a difference. I don't know. So then I washed and blow dried my hair, and here's a clip of how my hair looked after I washed and blow dried it. Update on my edges. Girl, really snatched my edge. Like, where are you? What happened? So I just washed and blow dried my hair out, and yeah, I definitely done lost some hair. Honestly, y'all, I have never had an issue with my edges, like, ever. So this right here is like pretty devastating to me. Like I was saying before, like not even my postpartum shedding like left me with, you know, this. Thankfully it's not like my whole hairline, it's just this little piece right here. So I'm honestly kind of confused on like how this happened. I kind of want to say it was the glue I used. What the hell? Y'all saw me use glue for the first time in that Nadula hair video on, you know, getting your closure to look like a frontal. I did use glue for the first time, and it was an epic fail. I'm never using glue again. I just want to go on record saying that I am never ever using glue again. That's just how I'm feeling right now. I do not ever want to use glue because it is, I was in denial, but it was real. It was real, y'all. I really did lose a little edge. So yeah, like I said, it had never happened to me before, so I was kind of like confused. I was like, what the fuck? I think it was from my last install with my sew-in, like right before I put on that frontal wig. I had a sew-in, and I kept the same braids and everything. It was kind of trifling, but I had a sew-in where I used glue for the first time, and y'all saw that video with the Nadula hair that I had. I did a sew-in and I used glue for my closure, but in that video I told y'all too that I didn't like the glue, that it didn't stick right. So I'll end up washing it off and just using my gel like the next day. The day that I did that closure with the glue, it was just sliding back and it was hurting so bad. Like I feel like my sewing was too tight, and that's why my closure was sliding back, and the glue was just like it was not a good sewing. I ended up having to cut the thread like at the front because it was just too tight, and I just kept it like I just ended up gluing. So like it was a hot mess. So honestly, I think that could have been it, why my edge, because it was just right here why my little edge is missing and broken off, or it could just be the use of frontals over all this time. And that leads me to talk about traction alopecia. Okay, I want to talk about this because traction alopecia is so much more common than people think. Like I've seen traction alopecia in my chair so many times. It's very common in the African American women community because a lot of African American women wear weaves. So it's very common. It's not genetic at all. It's really just a physical result or whatever. So basically, traction alopecia is the cause. I want to look up the right definition. I'm gonna get this right. I was gonna give y'all a little ghetto definition, but I'm gonna give y'all the right thing. So traction alopecia is a form of alopecia or gradual hair loss caused primarily by pulling force being applied to the hair. This commonly results from the frequently wearing, what? This definition don't even make no damn sense. Commonly results from frequently wearing your hair in tight ponytails, pigtails, or braids. And frontals. Okay, I just had to spin the definition. That's what traction alopecia is. So basically, when your hair is just repeatedly pulled and repeatedly tight, especially in the same spot, you're gonna suffer some hair loss. Your hair is gonna stress out and it's gonna break somewhere sometime. It's going to happen. That's why I say I love frontals. They are awesome, but I have to take a break from these things, honey, and that's just something I wasn't doing, which I knew I should have been doing, because y'all, I'm a hairstylist that is all for hair care, okay? So I feel like I let myself down in a way, because I used to get on my clients like, you gotta take a break, you want to do a natural style this time, you know, like you gotta pause in between these sew-ins, or we gotta do a different type of install so it don't be so much tension here. Like when people would come in with like broken off ends or their hair wasn't quite right, I say no, I can't do an install today. We're gonna have to deep condition, get your ends right, and then you can get an install, because I've just always been really big on hair care. So for me to see this on myself is like, what is going on with my whole entire life? All that stuff I was talking as a hairstylist is like, it applies to me as well. I mean, hair is hair, no matter if you're a hairstylist or not. And here come my kids, honey. What y'all want? Come on in the room. Close the door. Hi, baby. It's not even rocket science. Like, if you continuing to pull on something, it's gonna snap. You know, our hair is not indestructible. And another thing, our hair really tells us these things. Like, I'm gonna give y'all an example. My whole hairline started to get a little bit sore. Okay, like when I was wearing frontals back to back to back, like when I took off my last frontal, my edges was sore, honey, and I was like, I just knew something wasn't right. And that right there was my hair telling me to take a break. That was my hair telling me, like, girl, this is traction alopecia. Girl, like, stop stressing me out. So we definitely have to listen to those signs too. If you feel like weak spots or you feel soreness in any part of your head, you need to pay attention to it, evaluate it, and change some stuff up. Okay, so that's what traction alopecia is. And like I said, traction alopecia can definitely be caused by frontals. And number two, what I want to hit on is breaks. Taking breaks in between these frontals, wigs, weaves, whatever, braids. We have to take breaks, y'all. And I'm speaking to myself too. I ain't gonna even act like I'm preaching to the choir. I'm preaching to my damn self. Frontals, braids, wigs, and all that stuff. If you choose to continue to wear those, you gotta take a damn break, okay? Even if you're one of the people who just love weave, hey, that's you. There is a way around it to try to avoid traction alopecia. You have to switch up, you know, the installs. Like, for instance, me, I don't really want to wear my hair out right now, so I opted on this U-part wig to where my hair is left out right here and on my edges, so my edges are able to breathe and not be pulled. This U-part wig is like no tension at all. Like, even up here is not tight because I left a little space on the wig so it wouldn't fit like snug, so I can tack it down and it's not pulling or anything because I don't want no tension on my hair right now. I don't need no tension. I need a break, and this is like my form of giving my edges a break. So you can definitely opt for different installs. Don't just continue to get the same one over and over and over again, especially if your edges is being pulled on or some part of your hair is being pulled on really heavily, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why it's so important to let our hair breathe. And honestly, y'all, it's just not worth it with these frontals and stuff. It's just not worth losing your real hair to wear somebody else's hair, okay? I always be getting crazy comments like, oh, these black girls need to love themselves, and oh my god, and this and that. I don't wear weaves and wigs because I don't love my hair. Listen to me, I love my natural hair much more than these wigs, braids, frontals, and anything. I wear wigs and stuff as a protective style to protect my hair, to grow my hair. But in the same hand, too much of a thing is never good. So it just has to be like a certain balance. This is just a lesson for me and hopefully a lesson for somebody else. We really got to treat our hair right and really make that #1 priority when we jumping into this whole wig life and sewing life or whatever. This whole weave life, you really have to keep your hair a main priority. But since this happened to me with my little edges, I'm definitely taking it as a lesson and definitely stepping back from the whole frontal life. So yeah, have fun with your wigs and your weaves and do what you want to do to your hair, but just remember to be careful, okay? Be careful, because there are rules that apply to everybody. It just goes with the gravity of life. Make sure to take off these frontals right. I know a lot of people just snatch their frontals off. That's an instant edge gone. I do have a video where I show you how I take my frontals off. You want to make sure you're taking off these frontals right, you're not pulling on them, and also the main thing is that you're taking a break from them. But in the meantime, I know some of y'all might have questions as to how I'm gonna grow this little hair back right here, but I'm just gonna be rubbing like peppermint oil on it. That's really a nice stimulating oil to get your follicles stimulated and to get that hair growing and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be using that, my high frequency treatment, which stimulates blood flow to get that hair growing, and just letting them breathe. But yeah, that's my little edge loss story. I'm just really grateful that it wasn't my whole entire hairline, or that I didn't go bald in that spot, that it just broke off, because that's definitely repairable. So I'm really thankful for that, and I'm just gonna do a better job going forward. Like, I'm gonna do better, y'all. I ain't perfect. I know I get comments on that too. Like, people think because I'm a hairstylist, I'm a licensed cosmetologist, that I'm supposed to be perfect on my hair journey. But it's like, no, I'm not perfect. My hair journey is not perfect. I have ups and downs just like anybody else. It's just hair at the end of the day. Yes, you want to take care of it. Yes, it's your crown, okay, of glory. But at the end of the day, it's just hair. Like, it's hair. I've been through so many crazy journeys with my hair as far as damage and everything else. Like, my hair done been through it all. It is what it is. I'ma definitely get it back popping. We definitely gonna get these edges back right, okay? We definitely gonna get it all the way back together. That is it for this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you drop a comment, like if you liked it, and if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, girl. And I'll be back with another video, hopefully with all of my edges. And I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye. Wanna say bye? Oh, yeah. Say bye.
Bye.
Say bye, Isaac.
Bye.
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 I Isaac. Boy, got shea butter all over you. You and your brother just got into something. Look at this mess. It's all in his hair. Like, what the? Mommy break. Hold on. Give me my shea butter. What y'all doing? Oh, hi. Say hi, butter. My edges before. Hey, stop. Keep my hair protected. Doing the same. Y'all. We gotta take some breaks. Oh shit, they in my box. Mama is trying to record a video. Jesus, can't y'all go to your room?